Hello, here I am with today's story. Today I am going to read a book about seeds. It is called 5 Tough and Tiny Seeds, written by Steve Metzger. I thought it would be fun to talk about seeds today because it's May and a lot of seeds that have been planted in the ground in April are now starting to come up. And this is a book that is set to the tune of a song that you might know. Do you know the song? 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 4 green speckled frogs. Yum, yum. That's how this story goes. It goes to the tune of 5 green and speckled frogs. So let's see what these seeds end up turning into. 5 tough and tiny seeds sat on a slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. Whoosh, whoosh. One landed on the ground, sniffed by a happy hound. Then there were 4 tough, tiny seeds. 4 tough and tiny seeds sat on a slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. Whoosh, whoosh. One landed near a lake, beside a wriggly snake. Then there were 3 tough, tiny seeds. 3 tough and tiny seeds sat on a slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. Whoosh, whoosh. Who's going next? One landed near a tree, buzzed by a bumblebee. Then there were 2 tough, tiny seeds. 2 tough and tiny seeds sat on a slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. Whoosh, whoosh. One landed by a road, next to a slimy toad. Then there was 1 tough, tiny seed. 1 tough and tiny seed sat on a slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. Whoosh, whoosh. It landed on a rock, close to a watchful hawk. Then there were no tough, tiny seeds. 5 tough and tiny seeds blown from a slender reed. Raindrops are falling from the sky. Drip, drop. With bright and warmer days, now comes the month of May. Now it's the time for seeds to grow. And it's May right now, too. 5 seeds begin to sprout just as the sun comes out. What will they all turn out to be? I know what some of these will be. I've seen them before. Let's see if you've seen any seeds like this before. And you know, nature always finds a way, so even the one that landed on the city street and the one that landed on the rocks, I think they'll find a way to grow, don't you? Growing taller by the hour, each one a different flower. We had a rose, a dandelion, a sunflower. I bet a lot of you recognized the sunflower seed. A cosmos, and wild carrot. Here they are up close. Aren't they cute now that they're plants? And this part shows us the life cycle from seeds to plants. So, some seeds come in different sizes. Seeds come in different sizes and shapes. Inside each one is a tiny plant that's waiting to grow. Some seeds become flowers. Seeds go on the move next. Some seeds fall close to plants that made them. Other seeds travel to distant locations. This can happen when seeds fall into rivers or streams, or when animals carry them to new places. And we talked in the library about another thing that happens to seeds a lot. Birds will eat them, right? And then they'll fly out to the distance, and then what happens? They poop, and the seeds grow and come out and they grow. The third step is germination. The seeds have to be in soil or resting on top of soil in order to sprout. When it rains, the coating on the outside of the seed is softened. Then the sun helps warm the ground and the seed can start to grow. Roots and shoots. Roots grow down into the ground and absorb water and minerals from the soil. Shoots are the new parts of the plants that come up from the ground. Leaves. Green leaves unfold from the plant stems and grow up toward the sun. Leaves take in sunlight and produce food for the plant in a process that's called photosynthesis. Can you guys say photosynthesis? Number 6. When flowering plants are fully grown, their buds blossom into colorful flowers where new seeds grow. The next step is pollination. Before the seeds can grow, they must be pollinated. Sometimes the wind blows pollen from flower to flower, but we have other ways it happens too. Other times, the colors and scents of flowers attract insect pollinators, like bees. That's why bees are so important. When a bee lands on a flower, the pollen gets on the bee's body. And when the bee flies from flower to flower, it keeps dropping pollen, carrying it to one flower, dropping it, carrying it, dropping it. And the last part is that the seeds get bigger. Seeds grow inside the flowers of plants. As the seeds get bigger, fruit or pods grow around them. When the fruit or pods break open, then the seeds are ready to become new plants. The seed to plant cycle begins again. So this is a cycle, right? Over and over. I hope you guys really liked that book. I did want to show you, I think Charlie's going to help me. Charlie, will you bring me over a couple of our plants that are just starting to grow, a couple of seedlings? So we have started a lot of vegetables and seeds from vegetables and plants.
Wait, Mom?
Yes, honey?
You like any plant I want?
Yeah, just any of the ones that we've started to grow from seeds, the ones that are just starting to sprout.
I grow this one from seeds.
Yeah, you can bring that, but bring one of the others too. So, sorry, we've grown a lot of flowers and vegetables from seed. Thank you, buddy. And so Charlie, first of all, Charlie grew grass in a cup from seed in school with Miss Bertucci. And look how tall it is. It was a leprechaun on the front, but it fell off. And he put little seeds in, and it got really tall. And he had to give him a haircut, right?
Mm-hmm. And I put 5 seeds in this one.
Yes, and Charlie put 5 seeds in this one. And look, we have some just starting to grow here. Let me try to figure out where the camera is. There. And these seeds are going to be flowers. These ones in particular are going to be a flower called forget-me-nots, and so they'll be kind of like a bluish purple color. So it's really fun if you can get your hands on some seeds. All you need are seeds, soil, and sun, and we all have a little bit of that. Oh, and water. So it's fun if you can start something from seed. You don't have to do a big garden. Like, we're eventually going to put these into our garden. We have a big flower garden. We also have a big veggie garden. But you don't have to have that. You can just have a little small plant out on your deck. But it's really fun, the process of waiting and watching them sprout.
This is Ella.
Oh, and then we have some more from Ella. These are...
It's the tallest homemade one.
It's a tall homemade one.
Except it's not the tall. It's not like actually the tallest. We have a different flower that's taller than a lamp.
These will be zinnia. So, Charlie, was it really fun? Is it fun to grow something from a seed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except sometimes it takes a lot of time.
Yes, you have to be patient, right? And wait. I know, but it's really neat. I can't wait to see how these grow, right? How about you? Yeah.
My grass is like way too tall.
Yeah, you can
But
give that
I like it like this.
Yeah.
I don't really want to trim it.
Okay, we'll put them back in the sunny window.
It feels like hair.
So that is our story for today, and I will see you tomorrow.